Hey squad, how you doing? Hope you're all well. Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Zambezi Kitchen. We've got a very special dinner today. We're gonna be doing a surf and turf with ribeye, scallops, lobster, shrimp, and a medley of veggies. We're doing all of this on a grill in the backyard. It's a beautiful day to grill, so we're gonna be jumping right into that in a little bit here. So here we go. Okay, squad. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start off with about a half stick of butter. We're gonna throw that into the pan here that we have already going, and we're gonna slightly reduce the heat in that. So while that's going, we're gonna throw our steaks on. We've already got our sear side going, so bam, we're gonna start with the one with the bone. That's the T-bone. Throwing our ribeye, and then you can cook that according to the temperature that you want, right? So rare, medium well, etc. So we're gonna turn the heat down a little bit more on our pan with our butter. So we're gonna throw our veggies on. So our seafood here has already been seasoned. We've already got our scallop seasoned, our shrimp, and what we're going to do is we're going to cut our lobster right in the middle, and then we're going to throw in the shell so that we can get that cooking. So I'm just using kitchen shears here to cut through the skeletal. Alright, and then you want to lightly expose something like that, yeah? So that our meat exposed, we'll just throw it into the pan. Then we'll do. So since our lobster have the shell on, we're gonna let them cook for a little bit more. There we go. Then we're going to add our scallops and shrimp. So we want to have our scallops a little bit blackened. So we'll just start with about half of them in the pan. Then we'll also add our shrimp in there. Looking lovely, looking lovely. Alright. Beautiful. And then as we go, we can add a little bit of butter to help with the satiation and the coating of the seafood. You obviously don't want it to cook for too long. So we're gonna let the lobster cook on one side for a little bit, and then we'll flip it over. Okay. So in the meantime, we can add the rest of these scallops in there. Beautiful. So while those are cooking, we can add the asparagus. They're not going to take too long to cook, so we just want to have that char and then make sure that they're nice and tender with the rest of the veggies. So for the steaks, we're going for a medium rare to medium. You probably know your grill better than anybody does, so just feel out the temperature and flip the steaks as you go, as necessary, yeah? So we've got some nice grill marks there. Okay. So we've had the lobster going on one side for about, I'd say 3 minutes. So we can flip those over. Nice. So lobster is one of those tricky ones to cook, yeah? You don't want it to get too tough. At the same time, you don't want to have it undercooked. So you have to have just the right amount of heat towards your lobster. Scallops a little bit easier to contend with, but again, you don't want to have them too overcooked, to which they're going to have that rubbery consistency, which is not the best. All right, guys, so we're about, I'll say 10 minutes into our operation right now. We're just letting everything work itself out. We're going to reduce the heat on the seafood. We don't want it to overcook, so we need to keep our eye on that. Flipping the veggies, having a nice char on there. Make sure they don't go too much on the blackened side. The rest here. So our seafood is looking pretty good. You guys can see that, smell that. It smells amazing. So we're looking pretty good here. I think we can turn up the heat just one more time to get a bit of char on the scallops, and then we can kill the heat and just let it sit in its own juices. Our ribeye is right about medium rare, so we're gonna put that on the top rack. Our T-bone or porterhouse is going to cook a little bit longer just because it's got that bone in there, so it's got more area to cook for the intricate parts of the steak itself. So I think now we can cut down the heat on our seafood and just let it sit in its juices so that we don't overcook it. So by the way, we were using our Herb Supreme, Zambezi Kitchen Herb Supreme, fantastic on seafood, poultry, mixed vegetables. This is our versatile puppy right here, so make sure you grab yourself one. Holla. Raw zucchini, again, we don't want it to get too burnt, so you just want to have that nice char, right? Just make sure that we have nice. So I'll just bring you guys over here to see how we're looking. So we've got our T-bone, got our ribeye, asparagus, some onion there, zucchini. Of course, we got our seafood dish, looking nice, just marinating in itself. Looking good. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, squad, so I'm gonna let our porterhouse live for a little bit longer, but man, here we go. Looking forward to getting hungry. Take a look at that. Bon appetit. Try it out, let us know how it goes. Subscribe, like, follow Zambezi Kitchen. Holla, till the next time.